All right, we are hopefully back now. Get some music in here. Oh, yep. So I have to hop on my phone just to kind of monitor chat. Music. Let's just hop on this real quick. We're gonna have a moment of truth to see if the run is saved or if it is rip. If it's rip, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I think right now we're probably not gonna do banishers after a disconnect. Probably do it on Wednesday. Host vs Live is on Wednesday. I don't know. I'll figure out something in regards to banishers. I think I have all week to play it. I don't know what happened to my recording too. Because like I never closed the recording out. So what happened to it? No, it's there. The recording made it all the way up until when? I won't be able to see, I think. All right, I'm gonna open Blazblue. Wish me luck, everybody. Thank you all for your patience as always. We don't typically have tech issues, but when it happens, it always sucks. Like, you could ask any streamer and they'll say their worst nightmare, besides like doxing or something, gotta be tech issues. Their worst thing that is like a non-life-threatening issue has to be tech issues. The music sounds like it's mid-run. Oh, wow. Okay. It actually is right where we needed to be. Though I thought I grabbed one of these already. Maybe I didn't. I'm going to end up getting Ionishiki anyway. Even though we may not necessarily use the button all that much. It'll be interesting to see how it works. 50% chance to get a bunch of money. I can't do the coin flips. Like, it just is a loss. Tech issues in general makes me feel like I'm about to have an anxiety attack. Yeah, and it's worse. Let's say, for example, you're on a brand new machine. You just dropped a good 1,200 bucks on a new PC. Dang, should have known that was gonna happen. I feel like that's worse because now, like, did I put the computer together wrong? Did I get faulty parts? I hear them spawning. Yeah, that's a good gap closer. You can turn when you do it too. Be sick if you get Himeyuri out of it or something. Frost Explosion, Frost Burst does more. Has a larger range. Dang, if only we could recycle. I knew it was gonna be rest. That's fine. All right. My knowledge about hardware is so very low. Anything that happens is the end of the world. I had to fix our dryer last night. The dryer just was buzzing when you hit the power button, but wouldn't actually engage. And I don't know what that means. So popped it open, wiggle some stuff around, and it just works. And I'm not gonna think about it. until it fails again. But definitely getting a new dryer was not something I was interested in. Unless it's like a bad dryer. Wow, we finally got a perfect. Airborne attack. So now our basic airborne attack, which was like a jump smack, that now it's a secondary component. Third component. Oh, you can do that manually too. Interesting. Worth it? We don't know yet. This one we're not using for sure. No hidden effects, unfortunately. So we'll grab this because we only have 2 rerolls. Alright, do I need to heal myself? Wait, is he... He's already aggroed to me? I got hit from behind. Gotta make sure we spin that SP. Could have tried to parry in there. Sick. Yeah, the double tap triangle I think is screwing me up sometimes. There may be a world where I should probably not do it. Jumping gives you dodge invincibility frames, but not just any jump. It has to be up jump, which looks like that. You can do it in the air, and I'm sure if you had triple jump, then you could do 3 of them. And it's like, is that worth a potential slot? It's kind of hard to say. We're kind of running out of stuff we could even add in the first place. Triple jump with recovery. We now have Sanzashi tech. Shockwaves, and then the assault is larger. Yeah, very noticeable. Kinda big, as a matter of fact. Alright. Again, I still have this fantasy that I can replace my skill light spear. Yeah, so see, that's when the charge button is actually superior. Like, I can't even get over to these things. Nice. Skill lightning. When you land a hit with your skill, it conjures a chain lightning. We are doing multi-hit. I know we were gonna go for lightning spear. No, we were gonna go for lightning cold. But there's a chance that doesn't show up, so we may as well grab something that does work now. Afterlife bomb, definitely want to get rid of that. So we aren't doing thunderbolts with the skill. Instead, it's a lightning strike, which is like something completely different. Okay. More electricity. Luckily, we didn't really invest in the light spears. Oh, if you're gonna do a down slam, may as well do down square. Oh my god, what a hit. That was cool. I was gonna do throw spear, but instead she did her SP spender. Lightning chain is thicker, does more damage. I don't know if this actually has any damage on bosses, just to say that. If lightning chain only affects the next target over, I have no idea. We'll have to see that in action. Oh, we have not been able to heal very much. So you are over here. Oh no. It's you. I haven't really been able to see the lightning bolt in action. I think that's because the monster is just dying to the drill. Which is fine. It's like a good problem to have, I suppose. Dang. Gotta stop taking damage. Dash forward with invincibility frames. Press square for a javelin thrust. We now have Suzerain. Sansashi gets invincibility frames, and so does the down variant. I think that's worth it. We can't really do a ton with Kobayashi. What's the name of it? I think that's an anime character I just named. Oh wow. That does have really good reach, just to say that. I'm locked in. Are they locked in with me? Oh, I'm out of SP, or MP rather. I'm like, why can I not drill? I'm like avoiding rest right now. I have only one Death Defiance. I should just use a health pot. I have 5. Where's the targets? I'm trying to do this hitless. Oh my god. It's messed up. Alright. Flash now blinds enemies for 1.5 more seconds. I don't think we've actually seen the flash take effect. That is our legacy. Which makes sense, because I haven't been doing this all that often because we're using it for the freeze. We just need to do the legacy more often. You'll see when it works when you actually get a dodge on your character. Okay. This should be a good fight for us. I think there was some lightning in there. Dang, I should have stood still. Dang, I'm like missing. Wow, 2 drills was really all it took. And she wasn't even inside of the radiance for the rest of that. Senzashi can break armor. Or get Suzerain. We'll do it. We're not doing it all that much, but it's actually working out pretty well. 7 minutes on the clock. 51 difficulty, doing super well right now. Drill's working out. We have Radiance to buff the damage on Drill. We have Blind to make sure the monster can't do anything. We don't know how it's going to affect Susanoo. For all we know, Susanoo's not going to care about the Drill at all. We need... That's gotta be max kill streak and not current kill streak. Now this is where having Suzerain would be really nice. I can maybe do ricochets. I don't think I have an easy way to just clean this up. That still hit me. Obviously, I could just skip all this, but I really want the money. Max HP. Let's go ahead and heal. 3 health pots should be enough. Yo, Bone Oblivion, good to see you. That kills. But again, like, I have to stop to do that. Remember why she didn't hold that down. I thought that would kill. Alright. I think what we've made... Wrong button. Is good. I feel like this is enough to kill Susanoo. Alright. Up. We can already see where Susanoo is, so we need to go somewhere else. Just hit the teleporter! Alright, first mini-boss. What's this thing's name? Catcher? Watcher. Should be a good fight for us. I dodged. There's no way. Immune to blind? Yeah, while I don't have MP, I gotta do the jump variant. Iframes Horizontal push has a couple of hidden effects, which I'm sure we're getting no use out of. Let's take a moment to think about our hidden potentials, which I'm sure are getting no benefit. And it's not because like anything's bad, it's just that whatever we're doing is not what we've picked. So Sanzashi has some stuff which is not active. Dash has some stuff that's not active. We have X-Seal. You get MP back based on the number of enemies hit by the javelin. Then it comes back, you can throw it a second time. So I should probably run through the biome with javelin throw and not do the charge at all. If we're getting that much mana back, I don't believe it. The game has tiny hidden tech to figure out, makes investing time so rewarding. And I want to say, we've gotten a decent amount of this stuff, but I'm still getting very surprised at things such as it's a hidden effect, but doesn't actually show that it's hidden. Oh, that doesn't kill. That did damage to me. Aren't I supposed to be invulnerable? Alright, we're gonna do the shop first. If there's any boss that will kill me, it's this one we're about to see. We have a lot of money. I don't think we're missing anything for potential. MP pots are less effective. Let's get rid of that. Lightning upgrade. Alright, so before we grab that potential, what do we actually want to see? We have all of Airborne. We have all of X-Seal. We're missing one part of Ayanishiki. There's Ayanishiki Surge. You have dodge invincibility frames throughout the whole process. What in the world could give you that? Maybe part of the dash. All right, let's try it. All right, so our hope is that we'll get the potential. Worst case scenario, you get damage. Best case scenario, Suzerain somehow gives you the hidden potential and just doesn't tell you. Now we're broke. Oh. I don't know what will give us that hidden effect. From what I imagine, there's a specific potential that will give us that. And there's only 2 left. Alright, this is the hardest fight in the game, by the way. Not possible to do this hitless. Oh, wow. What's that in the sky? We just gotta get out of this phase. Oh, the blind, though. Wow, that killed me. I just never have a good plan for this fight. It's very unfortunate. You could have maybe done the blind and then just try to burst it down during the time it's blinded. I had Nishiki, so this is hidden effect. 1 star's worth, but hopefully we get both stars. Have I not seen that the entire time? Or did I somehow dodge the last piece of Nishiki? No, so according to this, that's not part of it. We got the upward thrust pulls enemies in. But according to the game, that was not part of the hidden potential. While falling, Sylvan Hurricane pulls enemies. So that might have been it. Oh, I didn't do the epoch. My bad, my bad. Nubs, it's just exclamation point Nexus. We have last epoch on our Nexus store. There's one more thing right here that we're gonna grab real quick. We'll be playing last epoch tomorrow for 1.0. Oh, there's nothing here. Am I missing a purple thing? Maybe it's only the 2 purple and then the 50 streak in the center. All right. Let's shop. We'll do the 1 potential. And then hopefully I have like $40 left over, which is not enough to heal myself. It's not enough for anything, actually. 3 hidden effects off the last part of Dash. So that has to be it. There's no way that's not it. Okay. So now we have iframes during Blaze. Gains dodge invincibility frames. If you can actually get full invincibility during drill, then that is amazing. If it's not, there's a potential that I die. Didn't have enough money to heal myself. Yeah, you still have to dodge the last part of that. Iframes, maybe? Freeze them? You're comboing me! It's like Tekken 8 over here. Phase 2. It looked like I took damage. I got healed. Gotta say, what's wrong with them? I don't think I have the iframes. Yeah, Suzerain's doing a lot of work right now. It's kind of why I always take it. I am not invulnerable. If anything, I just have super armor during that. That's what it feels like. Ooh. Neutral? I didn't pay $60 to be a neutral? What you talking about? We're gap closing over here. All right. That actually was a worse score than Kokonaway, but we actually made it there in faster time, which is very interesting. It must just be we had more tactics, more potentials. So that actually ended up being pretty good. We didn't see the iframes until very, very late, and we were dodging Suzerain the entire time. Come to find out, the Suzerain tech, the dash tech, was part of the skill that we had been using, which the name already escapes me. Skill-wise, tactics-wise, I keep calling these skills, I don't know why. Tactics-wise, we changed out the light spear for skill lightning. It did kind of see that the amount of damage coming out of the drill, like there were specific instances where it jumped, and I'm hoping that was skill lightning. It says that skill lightning activates on hit. It doesn't say how many hits are required. Compared to other things where it's like on 5 hits of something, it activates. So I don't know if skill lightning was always in effect on even the first part of drill. We know skill flash and skill holy spear only does it on the first instance. So that wasn't really like worth utilizing. Gimme. Can we get double flash in here? Again, it's not like I could use these. Sure. I had a refresh option, which was pretty nice. Yeah, what I meant by time was that I feel as though I went through the game better on my, but we ended up getting a lower score. That's what I meant by time. It could be that I got a lower score because I did non-combat actions, which resulted in me not getting points. For example, I get more shops, or I hit rest. I know I hit rest like 2 times there. So there's a potential chance where we lost points because I happened to take less combat rooms. For the most part, though, Mai felt good. I do think that that's a very good character. I think it requires a couple of tactics to really make her sing, and even then, once you get those, it changes her character completely. It's like I'm not doing basic combo, and I'm not throwing my spear, almost ever. It's all hold, drill, or Suzerain gameplay. And I've never played drill before, so that's really fun. Time check. All right. Internal cooldowns to not be giga OP. In Dead Cells, we have a 0.3 internal cooldown on a lot of stuff. It's kind of mandatory because if everything could come out on every instance of damage, then some things would be just OP. Like, it would be so much better than other things. If that was like less than a second, I feel like I would have seen more lightning. So it feels like it's a pretty substantial internal timer. And I mean, I'm sure someone has the info out there and I just don't. Again, if we had a training room, then I'd be able to see that. Closest thing I have is Mine Challenge, which like you get to experiment on one boss, but I may not have, we can see. Like, how well does a boss melt off of what we just had? Oh, I have a quest here? Hooray, I did it. 1,500 bucks. We're rich. Holy crap. Get me in there. So what's a boss that just stands there? Tree of Origin? Okay. So we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna see, can we notice the lightning coming? Like, the HP jumps, and that makes me feel like it's probably doing something. I did see lightning between the different enemies. I gotta tell you, hang on. Ainishiki Blaze, which is the drill, gains dodge invincibility frames. Is it only... Okay, it must not be during the drill portion. It must be only the original version gives you invincibility frames. Because I am 100% taking damage during the drill. It's pretty cool stuff. Lightning effects are hard to see during the Susanoo fight. In fact, all elemental effects are hard to see. Probably except for cold, right? That's the main one you know is active because he's doing less. Let me get this Orihime out of the way. We'll use this, which we just had. I do like the mind training. I haven't really been doing it because I just have so much I want to do character-wise. Incredible. What a character. Just something about Kokonoe, it just works. Once you get all the stuff, that is. Like, without the stuff, yeah, there's some struggles. But once you get that stuff, my god, it looks good. Until you see non-fire, and then all of a sudden, it's an issue. Alright. Like I said, I can't do banishers after we lost connection earlier. So we're gonna end up stopping the stream in a sec. I think this is Tornado. I only ever build S the same way. It's Stomp, Advance, Triangle, and then Gawain. And that's the whole build. Like, you don't need anything else. Oh god. Imagine buying Nan on purpose. She might actually kill me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna assume she will kill me. Not what I want to do. Get me out. Aren't you dead? There we go. I mean, if you need a training room, this is probably the right place to be. Congratulations. Why is that in red? to be like, oh, it's incomplete, I think. No, because this wasn't red. Right? Enhanced version? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This game has a lot of bosses. And this is without Susano either. I guess, as far as new content would go, I guess we could use another final boss, assuming that you don't want Susano to be the only one. And then from there, I feel like the bosses are fine as is. I don't think you need a third tier of difficulty. I think just having a final boss variance would be nice. All right, chat, I think we're gonna end it here. Oh, I should have stayed in there for the music, jeez. I hope you all enjoyed Blazblue. I've been liking the game a lot. I think I'm at a good position where I could make a video about it, besides the initial ones that we have up. I would like to get some more in-depth stuff, and we've gotten a lot of information thus far, so I'd like to, you know, divvy that information out to the masses. Unused bosses in the files too. Not gonna leak it. Yeah, the only thing that I got was some character portraits, but there's not any that's like, oh, that's definitely gonna be a new character. They just happen to have portraits that you can just get off the wiki. For all I know, it was just a link to the wiki that I was watching the whole time. Outside of that, we did see the color variants that were in like the very, very early alpha stages of the game. Those they put in a tweet. They said that they didn't get those ready for 1.0. I would love to see color variants. It's basically like when you pick a character, you get to choose the color like you would in a fighting game. But we don't have that right now. And then we're just waiting on whatever their next character is. I think they already said that they have one in mind. I don't know who that would be. And there's a lot to choose from. The only character that I got a lot of people asking for, there's like this serial killer with like a top hat. It's not really a top hat, it's more like a fedora. Almost like a Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal looking kind of guy. That character, people seem to be really interested in. And then I don't know any of the others. They certainly weren't asking for the next Moo, I think the name was. Like the next android. I thought I saw one or two people asking for the vampire girl. It's like a little girl with a big coat and what looks like bunny ears, but it's a ribbon. And then her dad or grandpa or butler or something, who might also be a vampire. Or maybe he's a vampire hunter, I don't know. People asked for that. But definitely the most asked for was the Smooth Criminal guy. But we're gonna end it here. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be a big one. I just have to figure out, do I want it to be all Last Epoch or not? I probably should, because in an ARPG, you gotta move the needle, and the only way to move the needle is hours. I am working on a Dead Cells vid as well. You are on YouTube. You may have seen the community post. We're like weeks deep into that video at this point. Oh, right, the bot's dead because we crashed earlier. We're deep in that video. I'm almost done with it. I just found out that with over 180 items in the game, to get every portrait of all 180 items is very, very time consuming. So that's where I'm at right now with that. Other V try me's, I have a bunch that are lined up, but honestly, I just have to play Banishers, and I want to do that after we play a main game. I guess there's a chance that I do Wholesome Burst at 7, but I'd rather push Banishers to Saturday if that's gonna happen. Either way, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate all the support. Of course, stream wouldn't be possible without you, the viewer. Always happy to hop on, even through technical difficulties. So thank you all for, you know, bearing with me through that. If you end up picking up Last Epoch, it is on our Nexus store, which I have to get to manually because the bot's down. Last Epoch is a action RPG and ARPG. Emphasis on build making. It's actually a very good game. I've been enjoying myself offline with it. But you can always pick up that, and we have some other games over at the Nexus store. Either way, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for all the bits, follows, subs. We had some raids earlier from people who we met for the first time, so awesome to see you, everyone stopping by. Either way, you all have a good night, good day, good evening, good whatever, wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, for some Last Epoch. Have a good night, everybody.